Hello there. Welcome back to Minecraft RealismCraft. Last episode was more exploratory and just to kind of get the feel of the add-on, but this time I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'd like to make a starter house. Since recording last episode, I have tweaked a bit of the audio capture stuff in OBS, so hopefully it'll sound a little better and not cut my voice off as much. And I've also played with the video capture, so it should also look better and less fuzzy. But with that out of the way, I think I should start collecting some wood for the house. And I've been debating what type of wood I would like to use as well. I could use a bit of cherry. There's lots of birch and oak around. But putting them all together might not necessarily look great. So I'd like to limit myself to maybe one or two. Maybe building something in the cherry grove could be cool. Oh, there's also that savanna biome. I think that's it over there. I mean, I could use some of the wood from it, but I don't think I'd want to live in the savanna. But with these remodeled trees, I think I'm liking the biome a little more. So maybe building in here could be a good way to give it more of a chance, since I don't love the biome in the regular game. Working on flatter areas is quite a bit easier than mountains though. I'd like to sort of strike a happy medium between not too far, but not too close to the villages as well. This is a much more level area. It is closer to this village, but if we clear out some of these trees and flatten it out just a little more, it might look substantially better. A lot of these trees have these bark stairs and slabs. I saw them on the birch ones as well, which is actually where I first noticed them. But I've been wondering if they will stay like that when I mine them, because there were these decorative oak log stacks in that little camp from the last episode, and when I broke it, it just turned into a regular oak log. Well, I think it must have just turned into a regular log, but that destroyed a lot of leaves. I'm pretty confused, but it's definitely not staying. Oh yeah, it's turning into sticks. So we're not gonna get bark stairs and slabs, unfortunately. I'm too used to modded Minecraft where I can just vein mine these trees. So this add-on does have fast leaf decaying, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to replant this tree. I'll keep the saplings because, I mean, the whole point is that we're clearing out this area for a house. Right, so I've taken down a couple of trees. There's already a lot of space here, but I think this will be a nice little spot to build my house. Let's get all this unnecessary stuff into a chest. I'm sort of thinking some sort of combination of cherry log and maybe even some deep slate could look cool. I think it would contrast with the planks, the pink of the planks, but I think it could go also well with the color of the bark on the logs. Maybe I should find some to test that theory. Get rid of this guy first. I think I put my coal in that chest without thinking. Let me go get that back. Okay, so it seems you cannot hold torches in your left hand in bedrock. Here we go, we're getting deeper. Already been spotted by a skeleton. I think a shield would be useful, except I have forgotten my crafting table. I mean, having a travel crafting table can't hurt. You have to crouch to use a shield in this. Not quite as convenient as right-click in Java. This guy has a sword. He didn't drop it. We've got a lot of zombies down here. My sword is about to break. That's not good. I think we've got some deep cave atmospheric noise going on here. That was a close one. I did not like that. All I want is a little bit of deep slate for my house. And I don't feel like that's too much to ask. Okay, this is getting dangerous, and I'm not finding anything. Anything as far as deep slate. This looks more promising. So this cave goes really deep, it seems. So I think this is the right sort of area to find what I need. Here we go. It looks like we finally found our deep slate. Alright, so on my way back up, I found this dungeon. I have not opened the chests yet, but this looks very cool. It also gives off light, but still need the torches there. 13, not a surprise. Ooh, that's other side. I like that one. That's good. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Just gotta find my way up now. I think this grass might mean we're almost there. I got a little bit lost. I think I see daylight. Alright, that's relieving, because I was scared that I wouldn't find my way up. And I don't think we're too far away. There we go. Right where I need to be. So I got all this deep slate, and I also thought that maybe some diorite would look good with this. Before anything else, I'm going to start leveling this a bit. Now that this is all cleared up, I can start planning the layout of the house. Alright, so I'm thinking something along the lines of this. It's a little big and grand. I might shrink it a tiny bit. It would be pretty big for a starter house, but I've kind of been liking getting into building bigger houses. I think this part at the very least I'll bring in a bit more because it's a little bit long. So I've shrunk the whole thing down a few blocks on each side, and I think that looks more manageable and maybe a little better for a starter house. Next, I would like some cherry pillars on some of the sides here. And then maybe getting this diorite along here. That's not too bad so far. And then from there, I will go with the cherry planks. Alright, so I've done a little bit off camera here. I went and mined a bunch more deep slate so I could get more of this polished stuff. And I've lined the outside with it. Got stairs here. I might have made more than enough, unfortunately. But what I'm going to do here is place them all along up this. And I'll do that on both of these sides. Also got to get them under here. Now that I have it like that, I don't know about the bottom stairs. I'll take them off for now and continue what I had planned for the roof and figure this out later. So I know some people will build their roofs out of moss blocks, and I don't think I've found a lush cave in this world, so I don't have access to moss, but I thought instead I could use grass blocks and then line them with trapdoors and plant all sorts of flowers and other stuff on there. Of course, because I don't have silk touch or anything, I can't get grass blocks. So I'm just gonna line this with dirt and then let the grass grow. 2 problems. You can't actually bone meal dirt blocks to get grass blocks. Another problem is my idea was to put trapdoors along the sides of the dirt there to hide the dirt but keep the grass on the top and then plant stuff on top of the grass. If I do that though, the trapdoor will just take up the block and I won't be able to put anything on it. So now I have to decide whether to keep this idea, which I would like to do. I think it would be cool to have a grass roof, but I would have to do it without the trapdoors, which means a little bit of dirt would still show. So for now, I'm just going to create a trail of dirt coming up onto here so the grass can grow. Once there's grass on here, I'll take the trail off and just let it spread across the roof, which will take a little while, but I think it'll be worth it. And then I can start planting stuff on here. I'm also realizing I don't have any torches, so I've made a little bit of a mob spawner, probably. Alright, we do have a couple of monsters in here. But I can light this all up now. Now we'll let the grass creep up there onto the roof. And I'll maybe put in a floor here. Eventually we're going to have to cover all this up, but that can wait. For this entrance here, I'm going to place some more deep slate bricks. And then along here, some stairs. And the rest of the floor should be fine as just more cherry planks. So far, the amount of pink here is almost on the garish side. So hopefully, once I've done more interior decorating, it'll look a little less single-toned, especially when I get the dirt covered on the roof here with something else. Out here, I'd like to put these log beams just to make the transition between the planks and the stripped wood a little less sudden. Not so sure about that. Maybe I'll put it a bit higher. I've had a better idea, and that is trapdoors. Let's maybe leave the exterior for now and focus in here. I think this will be a good bed spot. Currently, I only have 1 bed, so I'll have to make another. I have 2 wool, I just need 1 more sheep. We've got a little workstation over here.